So, hello everyone. My name is Aviral, GM. Everyone. Uh, so, yeah, my name is Aviral. I'm a data science undergrad student. I'm a community advocate for Chainlink, and yeah, I'm a developer. And that spelling is not wrong. Like if you are a beginner, then yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. So the topic for the day is Web3 hackathons, a booster for the beginner Web3 developers. Like if the people want to get into Web3, that's one of the hottest topics you can get into, like through hackathons. Yeah. So yeah, like these are some of the myths for the hackathons. Like people, if just they started into this, so the some major myths are like it's a hackathon. Like you need to hack something, or you are like a black hat hacker or a white hat hacker, and like you need to know much of a technical stuff and all, and then only you can enter it. So it's nothing like that. Then yeah, so it's both for tech and non-tech guys. Like if it's not necessary for you to be a part of a hackathon and like know only those coding skills, like everything works like tech and non-tech. And yeah, most important thing is that just deep dive into hackathons. That's the most important thing. Like what people think is that they need to know a lot of stuff before entering all this. And like the beginners, like most of them are like, I learn all this, I'll take 60-hour courses from Coursera, and first I'll complete those, master it, then I'll go into hackathons and like yeah, participate. So that's yeah, like you need not to know much about, like, to get into it, to get started you need not to know a lot. Yeah, and like the hackathons are online as well as offline. In COVID, most of them were, like all of them were online, and that like boosted and like this pays as well a lot too. So we mostly consider them as offline hackathons. You go register like through college events or something like that. So it's like yeah, online are more better, I guess, because you get a better like connect with people and all. Yeah. So also you need not to be a solo hacker. Like you need not to develop everything alone. Like you can be a part of a team, like three, four, five, depends upon the hackathon. Yeah. So, like talking about me, I entered into all this like 6 months ago in March. I saw one of the YouTube videos, and from there I got to know about Web3 hackathons, and like I wanted to get into this space. Like I was into investing and trading, and like I last year was a roller coaster ride, right? So yeah, after all those things, I thought that yeah, I should explore this space a little bit. So watched some YouTube videos. From there, I got to know that yeah, Web3 hackathons are something from where I can learn a lot and develop and explore more about this space. So yeah, this all these myths I had all these myths. So while in this journey, I learned all this. So yeah, regarding like tech and non-tech. So I was into development and all. Like in the first hackathon that I attended, it didn't like I didn't even know HTML, CSS, like the basics of it. Like the people are, I learn either front end development or like Solidity. They take those pattern college courses. That's very useful. But you think I'll complete that 32-hour course and then eventually participate and be a Solidity developer in a hackathon or something like that. So I was like not at all into it. I just deep dive into one of the hackathons that was coming up, ETH Global Hackathon, and there yeah, I participated, collaborated with a lot of people, like five teammates we were, and like all from different parts of the world. So that helped me like to collaborate in a team as well, and yeah, so like, and I yeah, just like I didn't know anything regarding the tech stuff. So I started with front end because I considered it a bit easy to get started. So yeah, it was a 1 week hackathon, and we finally won something as well there. So yeah, and it was an online one, and we had a team. So yeah, their hackathons have something for everyone. Like if you are a tech guy or a non-tech, or you want to be a tech guy or a non-tech, like yeah. Also, so the resources can be like Each Global have one of the best hackathons. Then we have Devfolio, DevPost, and Code Club. So these are some of the platforms, and like these things keep on like you can't like there is something going on every day in Web3 space. Like for example, these conferences and then like hackathons. You can't even find a single day where you if you track and like you don't get like something is going on like something like 1 or 2 months gap, and then after that you're having something like if someone wants to enter, there is something going on. So yeah, and this is the important thing. Like in Web3, the most of the community is in Twitter. You must know that. So yeah, you need to be active on Twitter. Most of the these things, like the people share that on Twitter. So you need to have a Twitter profile that would boost your journey if you are getting started in this field. LinkedIn also helps. Then Discord communities, these are like if you are into Discord communities, you can get like access to like networking with people and like yeah, so all these things. Then you if you are a developer, then you need to have an active like if you have an active GitHub profile, that helps a lot. Like if you for example, if you want to go into like you have been a part of some of the hackathons, but like only for those days you are like active on GitHub and all these things, and after that you just lost control. And like so if you are consistently building something and keep updating those things on like if you are a developer, then on GitHub, and then if you like if you are like a designer or a YouTuber, oh sorry, like content creator, something like that. So Behance is the thing for designers, and also you need to have a profile. Like you need to like these things keep on developing with time. So yeah, benefits of hackathon. So teamwork actually is which you learn like when you get into it. So like participating in a team can finally if even if it's a online or an offline hackathon, I would recommend that you should actually have a team first, because yeah, of course, if you are a beginner, you can learn only some things in the beginning, not everything. So I would recommend that you must have a team. So yeah, that helps. And also try to get some developers in there. For example, you are into front end, so yeah, these all these hackathons have Discord servers mostly, or if you are into like DevPost, and then Each Global has a really good community. So something like that. Each and every hackathon, you get a separate Discord channels for those. So like in that you can yeah, find teammates, and that also helps in networking as well as yeah. So also profile development, like through these hackathons. For example, I want to be you can say I want to have an internship or something like that somewhere. You can't like these hackathons and these things, the projects you make, you are active. So like your portfolio keeps on developing. Like you won some hackathons, or like you have been a part of someone. You have like the most important thing, like a team helps. Like you are only knowing the front end stuff, but there are some people who finally like in that 7 to 10 days of hackathon, you can build something which is yeah, of course, much better than you know. Like so that helps you in building a great profile. Like yeah, you have been a part of all these things, and like some days like in some hackathons, if you get a really good team and you won or something like that, so even like in your resume and all, if you mention that you have been a part of this and have won these, so yeah, that helps. And like benefits of hackathons are like if you have a project, most of them have accelerators. Like if you want to take that project further, so yeah, you can take help of them. There are funding as well as grants. Like further, if you are more into like yeah, getting that into real life your project, so yeah, there are grants and fundings. And like in Web3, you must know there are lots and lots of opportunities, and like yeah, you can. So And yeah, the importance of applications. So yeah, like applications, you need to like there are yeah. So the importance of applications is that you like, for example, they recently had a Polygon Hacker House, the fellowship thing. So what I got to know from that, I also participated, like I was. So yeah, the importance of it was that I started 6 months ago only, and I filled the form, got in the internship. Oh, sorry, got in the interview section, and many of the folks which I know who are great developers, but still didn't even like, they were not knowing that something like this exists, like they need to fill an application and something like this is going on, or like most of them were too lazy to fill that application. You need to, there are some applications you need to provide a video, you to showcase your skills or something like that, as well as like you can say there are questions why Web3, and like they are questions which people feel lazy to fill that long application form. So yeah, that's something which you should like be active on that. And like if there are applications, and like if you are into Discord servers, mostly you will get to know about what all is going on. So yeah, you won't miss on that part. So yeah, you are in the danger zone if you like keep on procrastinating things and don't do anything. So yeah, this is the thing which I would like to focus upon, is that like these hackathons helped me a lot. Like 6 months ago, I was into machine learning and stuff, and coding little bit here and there, and deploying some machine learning models and all. So I was like not at all building something, just learning and learning, no profile development and like nothing. Whatever I was doing, in order to be, in order to showcase your skills, you need to have projects, or you can say something to yeah convince. If even you want an internship or anything like Web3, there are so many projects and they need early stage developers, and so yeah, you need to have a portfolio for that. So you should not procrastinate things, and like if you are into like keep on building, and like hackathons, like if that's something like you can say yeah, like sorry for that, yeah, so like profile development is something like sorry for that. So yeah, that's my handle, you can follow me on that. More about it is that like I was into all this, started this. If you like keep on updating yourself and like are into all this. So yeah, are there any questions you can get regarding this? Like if you are a developer, or like if you are a beginner and you wanna enter this space, if you have some questions, you can. Yeah.
So how you will suggest how to find a team?
So yeah, regarding teams, if for example you go to a like, if you know that yeah, this hackathon is going on, regarding teams, most of the hackathons have Discord servers, right? So in Discord servers, there are mostly like all the people who are attending it, they have sections for it, like yeah, find a team section. So from there, to find a good team, like first of all, focus on one of the things you will be focusing on. Like for example, front end development. Like you will do that. Ask the team which sponsors they are gonna use, and like what all is the project. Understand that, and then focus on your stuff. And like if you wanna get a good team, like see what all you can contribute, and then accordingly try to connect with people. And yeah, it takes time. Sometimes you get a really good team, sometimes things not do that good. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so like any more questions? Yeah.
So how to select a project? Like, do you go with the thing, like what is it?
Yeah. So regarding yeah, so for that, what I do is that, for example, if there like the, you can say recently we had a Gitcoin sustainable hackathon. So we had to create something regarding, you can say, like sustainable project, something like that. So what I do is that basically see the sponsors, what all are the sponsors, and accordingly regarding, like you can say, I select what I need to make. Like I see the sponsors, I read about them, and then accordingly I select the topic for the project.
Where do you find the good hackathons to participate?
Yeah, so like I shared the like you can say, these are some of the best for the beginners. Like Eat Global is one of the best. If you wanna, like, tech, non-tech stuff, anything you can, and you wanna enter hackathons and all. So Eat Global and Code Club has it, and like DevPost, DevFolio. All these are the good platforms from where you can get good hackathons. Yeah.
Are you participating in any upcoming hackathons?
So I am a part of like this Polygon Hackathon, Polygon Build It Hackathon. Apart from that, I have a project for that Solana Summer Camp as well. So and mostly like I have some projects mostly who are into, you can say, so these the projects which I did earlier. So what I'm doing currently is that I have like some of these projects actually want to build something cool ahead. So doing that, and I've been a part of some of these right now. So more questions can I get regarding this? Regarding Web3 hackathons or like okay, so that's it. If you want to connect me, you can connect me on this tag. And there's also a giveaway of unstoppable domains. You can get unstoppable domains credit worth of $50. All those guys who have attended this. So I'll share a Google form. You can fill that, and you'll get the unstoppable domain credits. So thank you.
Thank you, Aviral, for the amazing session on hackathons. Now we have Yash Bharadwaj here. All of you, all the dApps, get ready to roast your dApps.